Ministers here present, the Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, Dr. Rushwaya, the Secretary of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Dr. Mnangagwa, the Mayor of the City of Harare, Mr. Jacob Mafume, the President of Hyatt Europe, Middle East and Africa region, Ms. Javier Aquila, the owner of ASB, Mr. Ali Al-Badi, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. This has been one of the most momentous days in the 109 years history of this hotel, and it is also a significant one for Zimbabwe travel and tourism. So it is with pleasure that our team says a sincere and wholehearted thank you to those people who have helped make this official rebranding such a special event. In post-COVID era, the international travel and tourism community is working towards not just restoration of the sector to its level of activity and contribution, but to take it to exciting new levels. In many countries, ours included, this sector is set to become one of the leading sectors to economic development. The exciting path ahead of us justifies all the steps taken to date and in coming months and years to position Hyatt Regency Harare, the Meikles, as the leading hospitality operation in this country and as one of Africa's top performers. We wish to sincerely thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, for being our guest of honor, which confirms his personal commitment to this sector and a recognition of support for all our efforts to support the national goal of growth and development. Honorable Vice Presidents, we thank you so much for gracing this occasion. The Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, for her interest in our hotel and her passion for the sector at large, and for her invaluable support as we planned for this day. Mr. Ali Al-Badi and his whole team for their confidence in Zimbabwe and this hotel by its acquisition and by the significant investment it makes in our country and its future. The President of Hyatt International, Ms. Javier Aguila, and his whole team for bringing highly respected and world-lead brand to this hotel, to this country for the first time. All our very important guests whose attendance add great value to this occasion and whose presence makes us feel honored and humbled. The contractors and planners, the suppliers of goods and services, and all the people and organizations who have been involved in the refurbishment program. The hotel management and staff for the dedicated work leading to this event and beyond. Our partners in the tourism industry, the Business Council of Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, and other organizations that make our tourism dream come true. The past owners, Mr. Moxon, and managers and staff of this hotel, who for most of its 109 years created it, ran it, and safeguarded its journey to its status as the national iconic. We stand behind the nation vision of growth and prosperity for all and declare that Hyatt Regency, Harare, the Meikles, like Zimbabwe, is indeed open for business. Before I take a seat, I just want to share with you a simple story. It goes like this. The professor, I'm not talking about Professor Dulinjobe, and a fisherman, they decided to go on a fishing excursion. As they were in the boat, the professor decided to show off to this poor fisherman. And then he went on and said, Mr. Fisherman, have you done biology? The fisherman said, no. And then he went on, Mr. Fisherman, have you done sociology? The poor fisherman said, no. And then he said, poor fisherman. And then as they were cruising, a large storm came, and then the boat capsized. And as the professor was drowning, the fisherman said, Mr. Professor, have you done swimmology? And the professor said, no. And then the fisherman said, oh, poor professor. We just want you to assist us. We have been in business for 109 years, but we don't know it all. Whenever you come here, your feedback is very, very important so that we can be the best we can be. I thank you.
Wow, what a story. I was trying to...
Towards tourism and hospitality. I also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Mr. Ali for your amazing collaboration and partnership with Hyatt, and for believing in the strength of the Hyatt Regency brand and in our team and in our values. We are a company of purpose, and our purpose it is to care for people so that they can be at their best. And Mr. Ali exemplifies a dedication to care himself, as is evidenced by the positive impact he has in every investment and in every country he has done. For us at Hyatt, it is a privilege and a blessing to have a partner like Mr. Ali, and we hope we can continue this partnership for many, many years. And of course, I have to thank you, our amazing hotel team. I used to say that a hotel without team is a building without soul. And this hotel has a very, very strong one. Led by our GM Tinashe, who has played a key role for many years at this iconic property, and hopefully for many years to come. And with a hotel team that has done an extraordinary job in the past few days to bring the Hyatt Regency brand to life, but most importantly for the work they do every day. Thank you very much. Today marks an exciting milestone for Hyatt, as this is our first hotel in Zimbabwe. This hotel was and is already an icon in our area. As Mr. Ali said, it is 109 years old and has never closed since its opened in 1915, even during COVID, which is really remarkable. Not many hotels could do it. The Meikles will remain in the name to celebrate the legacy it has created and will continue to shine throughout the hotel. These hotels will also grow our portfolio in Africa too, through one of our most recognized brands, Hyatt Regency. Hyatt Regency has a legacy of 50 years and more than 40 properties in Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and 220 hotels worldwide. I'm very positive that with the strength of the Hyatt Regency brand, the 46 million loyalty members of World of Hyatt, the legacy of the Meikles, and the extraordinary teams we have, this will not only continue to be a success story, but it will become an even bigger one. I'm confident that this hotel will be for sure a reference in the international map for premium travelers and in the Zimbabwe hotel market. Welcome to the Hyatt Regency RI Meikles. We are open for business. Thank you.
I am going to call upon the Permanent Secretary of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Dr. T. Mnangagwa, to continue with the program. Thank you.
Assembly, Advocate J. Mdenda, ministers here present. Allow me, Your Excellency, to write on the protocol already observed. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, under your leadership, the strategic vision and aim is for Zimbabwe to attain an upper middle income economy by 2030 or earlier. The tourism and hospitality industry is located within the matrix of chief economic accelerators for the attainment of your strategic vision, Your Excellency. The objective is to grow the tourism and hospitality industry beyond the $5 billion mark. This shall be attained through deliberate and increased focus on our heritage as the key determinant for comparative advantage. Your Excellency, we believe that the tourism and hospitality industry cluster framework shall be the unique innovation in our development and promotion programs. The chief enablers of these programs include: 1, a sound legal infrastructure; 2, a well-trained workforce and human capital infrastructure; 3, a good financial infrastructure; and most critically, a robust physical infrastructure. Your Excellency, what we are witnessing today is the development and delivery of a robust physical infrastructure for tourism and hospitality industry, as well as a strong human capital infrastructure. Your Excellency, your guiding grand vision, whose results and manifestations is unfolding right before our eyes. The Hyatt Regency, the Meikles, serves as the clear example of the manifestation of your grand vision, and it's a clear example and a confirmation that Zimbabwe is open for business. Allow me at the same time to thank Mr. Ali and his team, as well as Grand Hyatt, to trust that Grand Hyatt brand, which is a world-class brand, can be placed here in Zimbabwe, at the center of the SADC region. It's amazing, and I am very, very proud today. This is a new investment that speaks volumes about our international market, its arrivals, as well as receipts. It's also including our domestic arrivals. With these few remarks, Your Excellency, please allow me to request Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. C.G.D. Chiwenga, to introduce the guest of honor. I thank you.
Privilege to introduce the guest of honor, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa, at this auspicious occasion to mark the grand opening of the Hyatt Regency Hotel, the Meikles. This event is testimony to the police pronouncements made by our guest of honor that Zimbabwe is open for business. Ladies and gentlemen, tourism continues to play a critical role in job creation and is one of the top foreign currency earners in our economy. I am therefore proud to be part of this event, where we are witnessing the unveiling of the Hyatt Regency brand in Zimbabwe, which is a renowned hotel brand the world over. It is gratifying to welcome the Hyatt Regency brand in Zimbabwe, especially now when tourism sector is improving and recovering from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our guest of honor, through his God-given wisdom, identified the tourism sector as one of the key sectors to enter Zimbabwe's economic recovery. Through the National Development Strategy 1 and the Tourism and Recovery Growth Strategy, he laid the foundation for the wonderful works we are witnessing today. His Excellency the President, whom I'm privileged to introduce to you today, is a visionary and wise leader. He championed the extraordinary infrastructural developments in road rehabilitation, construction and upgrading of airports and border posts. These developments will surely make Zimbabwe an attractive destination for investment and tourism, and resultantly an increase in hotel occupancy, including the Hyatt Regency. This brand is indeed a welcome development. Our guest of honor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, is a patriot who loves his country, and his administration is focused on transforming the livelihoods of Zimbabweans. He continues to inspire us to dedicate all our efforts towards improving the livelihoods of Zimbabweans. He has installed in us the spirit of ensuring quality service delivery, and he continuously reminds us that none but ourselves can develop our country. Meaning in our language, Shona Nika Inovakwa Nevendegai. Ilizwe Lakiwa Avanikazibali. We are our own builders, we have to build. Yes, others will come and help us, but we must be in the forefront. He is indeed a tried and tested leader, and with him in charge, government will certainly deliver on its promises to the people. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to humbly call upon our guest of honor, who is none other than the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Comrade Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, to address this gathering. Your Excellency.
Defense. Honorable O.C.Z. Mchinguri Kashir. Other honorable ministers and deputy ministers who may be here. The Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Martin Bushwaya. The Mayor of the City of Harare, His Worship Jay Mafumi. I'm happy you are here. I saw you outside. Excellent. Okay, my dear brother, be seated. You see, you shouldn't worry about different political parties. It's an official duty. You've done well. Good. It is my singular honor and privilege to officiate at this momentous occasion as we witness and celebrate the grand opening of this magnificent international hotel, the Hyatt Regency, Harare. But most importantly, I'm happy that my young brother is here, Moxon. This is number 4 for me, this one. Since the advent of the Second Republic, the tourism sector has witnessed phenomenal growth in terms of both investments and the quality of tourism facilities throughout our country. Last year alone, we realized a 34% increase in the tourism sector arrivals, exceeding the pre-COVID-19 tourist arrivals. The entry of the Hyatt Regency brand to Zimbabwe is yet another testament and a vote of confidence in the brand Zimbabwe, the world of wonders. Thank you very much. With the history of Zimbabwe, only brave people come. It further attests to confidence investors having the immense potential of our nation, our people, our culture, and the hospitality industry in Zimbabwe. At the sidelines of a Zimbabwe Business and Investment Forum that I addressed in the United Arab Emirates, I recall meeting you, Mr. Ali, where we discussed the numerous investment opportunities in Zimbabwe. And I didn't believe you believed me. Now I know you believed me. So today, I'm delighted to witness that the investment plan he outlined has come to fruition. Congratulations, The Hyatt Hotel chain team have shown faith in our vision as the Second Republic. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Hyatt Regency Group for their unwavering commitment to the success of this project. As we made a tour of the facility, I know this one very well. I don't think Mr. dear brother have toured the hotel. He will forget it was once yours. Oh, I see. And I've been able to do a tour. It's fantastic. You can compare it to any other facility anywhere in the world. If you may, please allow my young brother to spend one night at least in one of the good rooms. Please do that. On behalf of government and the people of Zimbabwe and the tourism and hospitality sector, I therefore welcome you to Zimbabwe. And our mantra, Zimbabwe is open for business. Be rest assured that we will continue to be an investment destination where capital, investors, and visitors will always be safe. And we have environment, legal environment, where you can take out your money, your profits, as you like. Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe is on an irreversible, transformative journey of modernization, industrialization, and development. The arrival of Hyatt Regency will undoubtedly contribute to our determination to achieve a 5 billion tourism economy by 2025 and to accelerate the realization of our national vision to become a prosperous and empowered upper middle income society by 2030. In this regard, tourism and hospitality industry is a critical cog in our national development agenda, being the third largest contributor to the national GDP. I see Professor Tuli Ngure. Stand up. That's my Minister of Finance. That's what you told me. I don't know what is correct. A comprehensive tourism and hospital industry growth strategy is being implemented, which recognizes both domestic and international tourism as key drivers to the growth and expansion of the subsector. The division of the sector into clusters is commendable and is set to enhance targeted and efficient tourism development. I challenge the various clusters tasked with developing and growing business tourism, sports tourism, culture and heritage tourism, as well as medical tourism, among others, to make concerted efforts with the clear timelines to grow the industry. I have assigned this young lady to achieve what I am saying. So I've made you stand in the public, so the burden is heavier than yesterday. As we broaden the tourism products in the sector, it is critically important that we continue being innovative, develop new products, and have a highly trained and efficient workforce pegged against global best practices, supported by the requisite modern physical infrastructure. As we went around, I continually asked my dear brother, is whether he has taken workers here to train in Dubai. So we also can have such a beautiful infrastructure and do not have requisite trained personnel, to match the infrastructure. And you said you've done it. Good. It is our expectation that the Hyatt Regency Harare Hotel, among its key contributions, will play a pivotal role in our society through employment creation, skills development, and upliftment of our communities by supporting local businesses. I urge other investors and the players in the tourism and hospitality industry to continue with this great work in our economy and society as a whole. On its part, my government remains committed to render the requisite support, including through mechanisms such as the tourism duty-free facility, which has benefited the refurbishment program of this hotel. Meanwhile, I am pleased to state that the Hyatt Regency Harare Hotel is one of the facilities we have deemed suitable to host presidential delegates attending the SADC Summit. This is in August this year. Such an endorsement, my dear brother, amplifies the fact that we are proud as a government, as a country, to be associated with this brand and the facilities at this hotel. Again, on behalf of the country, government, people of Zimbabwe, I congratulate you. In line with our nation's branding and destination marketing framework, I challenge the Ministry of Tourism and the hospitality industry and other stakeholders, I mean you, good, in the sector to have a more coordinated approach with regards to the projection of our tourism products and brands. This must collectively see us increase the attractiveness of brand Zimbabwe, along with our rich natural resources and cultural heritage. This is more critical as the footprint of the tourism sector is visible in the main areas, including through service excellency, efficient transport, comfortable accommodation. The beauty of the accommodation I saw today as he was taking me around. I'm thinking of an excuse from the first lady to spread it. Let us thus work together with unity of purpose and the strongest synergies to ensure our national development agenda realize the desired cross-cutting successes and shared prosperity. The new opportunities that have been unveiled as a result of my government's foreign policy thrust of engagement and re-engagement, and under the mantra, Zimbabwe is a friend to all and an enemy to none, should be harnessed to further scale up tourism investments and arrivals. Cultural exchanges and people-to-people relations should be promoted, while our collective capacity to hold regional and international conferences and meetings should be strengthened. We remain optimistic that the entry of the Hyatt Regency Harare Hotel will give more confidence to other international hotel brands to invest in Zimbabwe. Further, we look forward to hosting high-profile events in our jurisdiction through your initiatives and linkages. As you establish yourselves in the Zimbabwe market, I urge you to remain conscious of the need to be robust and constantly innovate as you build resilience and adapt to the ever-evolving dynamics of both the local and global hospitality industry. I'm pleased to note that in keeping with our national cleanup and beautification program, the Hyatt Regency Hotel is committed to responsible tourism and fostering environmental protection in the surrounding area. As we went around, my brother was pointing to, I almost said Cicero Square. What is it called now? Africa Square. Africa Square. Oh, okay. You see, it was also called Cicero's. So we removed that one. It is what she said. So as we went around, he told me his ideas about how he can beautify that square to match any beauty square in Dubai. I'm grateful. Of course, I'm waiting to see it. Oh, thank you. It is commendable that the hotel is partnering with Harare City Council to look after the surrounding environment, including the beautification of the Africa Unity Square, which is nearby here. Well done, my dear brother. I exhort you, the Mayor of Harare. Please stand up, young man. Well, don't worry about his height. He is the mayor of the capital city of Zimbabwe. My dear brother Mafume, okay. Scale up the beautification of our capital city and encourage other hotel groups and businesses to adopt spaces surrounding the entities. This culture of ecological consciousness and stewardship must become the standard norm as we scale up our quest to preserve and protect our natural environment and living spaces. In conclusion, as we celebrate the entry of the Hyatt Regency Harare Hotel into our tourism sector, let us embrace such investments as we build a prosperous and thriving Zimbabwe. This is the dawn of a new era of growth and progress in the hospitality industry. I call upon other stakeholders in the tourism and hospitality sector to take a leaf from the excellent work, modern and immaculate facilities we are witnessing at this hotel. Comrades and friends, I ask you to move around. Please, just to see the beauty of this hotel. If I wasn't the president, I'd be sleeping here many days. Congratulations, my brother Makuru. With these remarks, it is now my honor and privilege to declare the Hyatt Regency Harare Hotel officially opened. I wish the Hyatt Regency Hotel Group, Harare, great success in this endeavor and others in the future. God bless you all. God bless you, Baba. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
So my name is Hedo Ziebs. I'm the CEO of SB Hospitality. So we are the owner of the Meikles Hotel. And so the investment has just started. So we potentially going to invest $30 million in the refurbishment of this remarkable, iconic hotel. So we started with phase 1 in all the public areas, built the pool, uplifted the restaurants, the lobby, etc. And then have phase number 2 and 3, where we're going to look at the rooms renovation of this hotel.
Now, when most visitors come in, they usually complain about the location of the hotel, given that it's in the CBD, the noise. These are some of the major challenges that tourists complain about. How do you plan on making sure that even though the location might be unsuitable for some visitors, you maximize on the location of the hotel?
So one is obviously that we're going to invest into the park, the African Union Square right opposite. So we already renovated the fountains, we're going to work on the lighting and the greenery. And then we're also going to just work on our windows, and then no noise will come in.
And finally, sir, most investors have deemed Zimbabwe to be, the investment climate in Zimbabwe to be unfavorable. Even the president, you heard him say that it takes a brave person to come into Zimbabwe and invest, given the history of Zimbabwe. How do you plan to navigate the instability or instability in some instances?
So we don't see an instability. We're actually quite positive that the economic will go up within Zimbabwe, and we are very positive, being in the center and in the capital, that Zimbabwe will grow, because we truly believe on the best capital, and that's the human capital in Zimbabwe, because we believe on their people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Applications of the newly refurbished Meikles Hotel Regency Hyatt Hotel on the tourism sector.
Okay, it is a huge impact, very positive impact on our arrivals, particularly the international, the receipts, and this is the growth of the economy as a whole. So look at the modernization, innovativeness, and the Hyatt, the name itself, who invites anyone in the world, and it brings a lot of confidence in the tourism sector, the tourists themselves, and the foreign investment. And so we are very happy.
And finally, Minister, $5 billion tourism sector by 2025. A year away, really, less than a year away. How far are we with achieving that target?
We are getting very close. We are getting very close. I'll give you the numbers some other time, but we are getting very close with all this investment coming in the country, and the new cricket arena that is coming through, and other investments that are coming in the name of tourism. I'm sure we'll get there.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Minister.
So if we can just have the photographers ready on standby for this picture moment.